What is up, everybody? It is your favorite YouTube reactor, or maybe most hated YouTube reactor, Thoughts of a Predicate winner. Thank you guys for tuning in to another one of these tangs. You feel me? We fixing to break down and get into this new Cymple Man video, Little Green Army Men. I don't know if y'all remember or not, or don't even know if y'all follow me on Instagram. If you don't, you should, at Thoughts of a Predicate winner. When Underdog dropped, this album was... This was a highly anticipated album for me, because watching Cymple Man and the way that he was moving at that point in time leading up to that album was actually, it was a special moment. It was a special moment in time for an underground rapper of his caliber, and to see the growth whenever potentials kind of get met. Like, Underdog is one of those albums that really sees Cymple Man, to me, and what I've heard and what I've seen, at his best. I mean, there's storytelling, there's grit, there's goofiness, there's motivational, like, he really encapsulates pretty much everything that you're looking for in rap music and looking for in an album on that album. Underdog is one of my favorite albums that's come out this year. Or was that the tail end of last year? No, it was this year. It was this year. And I talked about it when the album dropped, that one of my favorite songs on this album was Little Green Army Men. And when I did my conversation with Cymple Man, if you guys remember that conversation, if you didn't see it, you should go check it out. It's definitely worth your time to kind of get to know Cymple Man on a personal level. And we were literally just like two homies kicking it, talking about hip hop. It's one of my favorite pieces of content I've ever created, man. It was so fun to do. And Cymple Man is literally like exactly, it seems to be exactly what you saw in that interview. Shout out to Cymple Man, dude. Can't say enough nice things about you, man. I really think the world of you. And I told him that Little Green Army Men was, one of my favorite records on the album, and he said that there was a video coming for it. So, the video is finally here, and I'm excited to see it. And I texted him, and I was like, hey, what anything that you want to say specifically about, like, why it took so long? Was it that you were crafting it, trying to make it? And he just said, nah, it took so long because of breadwin. He's just been busy. Not in a diss way, like in a joking manner. He was like, and then he told me, I was like, anything you want me to share about this video with my fans, whatever, with the fans that watch the reaction video? He said, to just let you guys know, shout out to all the hardworking mothers, and shout out to all the hardworking fathers out there. And with that being said, I'm ready to get into this. But before we do this, please make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for your boy and help propel me into these algorithms. And make sure you go do the same thing for Cymple Man once this video has concluded. This is Little Green Army Men by Cymple Man, baby. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Breadwin.
30, 30, 30.
The saga continues. It's so hard to maintain focus. There's a lot to get into. I'm just trying to stop my descent to a new low. Cause every day's a new show. These characters and actors create distractions, and they backing up all my new growth. We stretch ourselves to the breaking point just to live fruitful, conduct ourselves for others' approval. If we all truthful, it's so unfulfilling, never gain a satisfaction. I just keep moving forward, Lord, don't let me lose this traction. You were giving me strength to press on every day, guys, so I write these simple songs. But I don't quit my day job. I'm a provider and I'm blessed to be one, so I keep my complaining low. And when that alarm rings, I go, yes, Lord. Little green army men, that's all it took to make me smile back then. These sacrifices wasn't on my radar in my backyard. Now I'm those little green army men, waking up to get it out the dirt again. Whatever keeps the smiles on their face, God, day by day job. Yeah.
So far in this song, the song in general, not even speaking about the video, but this is what really brought me to the song in the first place and made me really appreciate the song in the first place, was it really encapsulates who Cymple Man is. And he is indeed a simple man. With just, the grind of just making sure that you don't fold, the grind of trying to just make sure that you're at least one step in the right direction. And I think that we can all relate to that in some way, shape, or form. So that's why this song is so intriguing to me and why I always go back to it. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. He likes to talk about how every day there's new struggles. Every day there's a new show. Every day there's people that I got to please. But also every day I have to go out there, I have to grind, and I have to get it from my family. Notice how he said, you know, I make these little songs, but I don't quit my day job. It's not because I don't believe in myself. It's not because I don't believe that I can become that. It just means that I have responsibilities that I have to tend to and look at. And that's one of the most relatable things about it for me as well, as somebody that works 2 jobs, comes out here in the afternoon and grinds on YouTube as well, because there is a belief in us. And I think me and him share this sentiment that we can achieve what we want to achieve here. But while we chase that dream, while we're chasing those goals, we still have responsibilities that we have to tend to at home. And ultimately, sometimes that makes for difficulties. That can make life kind of hard. You know what I mean? You have to jump over these hurdles, and you still have to come out here and you have to appease these people. But all the while, you guys don't see that side of us that we're literally like grinding through the mud, just trying to make things work for us and our families at home. And I love that, and I salute that, and I love the sentiment in the song. So first verse into the hook is just, you know, trying to keep distractions at a minimum while I live this simple life and also chase my dreams all at the same time. And the way that the little green army men kind of play into the hook is, at least in the way that I take it, is like the simplicity of it, like the simplicity of being a little kid and playing with those little green army men. And that's all that mattered. All that mattered was just having those little green army men playing, make-believing, kind of taking what you had in your brain and you know, mapping out what they do and having this vision that you're essentially getting the little toy soldiers to accomplish. And just as, you know, time grows and, you know, you get older and you chase your dreams, you sort of become those little men, and you realize that you're the one that's kind of being played with, and you're the one that's God has a plan for you, and he's working his way with you and kind of mapping out his plan for you. And it's kind of a cool ideology to me. I really rock with this. I think that it's super dope. Shout out to Cymple, man.
All these questions, they aren't for me to figure out. My purpose just seems so much bigger now. I don't make excuses. I know what's at stake. I know my place, and I know I give it all it takes. They ain't gonna make no statues out of me, and that's fine. Long as my children can look back and realize that the time they had for bike riding, or maybe for some trampoline jumping, came from dad's hard work, and that's what made the work mean something. The story becomes mine. The playtime that's earned gets passed down through generations when it becomes their turn. We are those little green army men and women now, fighting our own personal wars to make our family proud every day. I miss those little green army men. That's all it took to make me smile back then. These sacrifices wasn't on my radar in my backyard. Now I'm those little green army men, waking up to get it out the dirt again. Whatever keeps the smiles on their face, God, day by day job. I miss those little green army men.
And you can think of it in this way too, like he's saying in the hook here, like all it took to make me smile was those little green army men, and now I have become the little green army man that's making these people that are relevant to me smile. What a great attitude to have. Like, I don't want to pass over that. Like, what a great attitude to have towards life. What a great attitude to have towards, because a lot of people look at me and they're like, man, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get up at 5 in the morning and go to the gym and then go work your day job, and then you work another job in the afternoon and you do these YouTube videos every day. I hear this all the time. I don't know how you do it, bro. And how's like your wife and your kids are happy? Like, I put all of my faith in God. I put all of my trust in God, and I try to live my life based off a biblical principle, right? And I think that God blesses me in that way. So I don't want to get it twisted. I don't want to get it confused. I believe that I am blessed. I believe that that's fortunate. And I know that I've been through hell in order to get to this place. And that's why I kind of relate to the song in a way of like, I feel like I'm that little green army man now, like I'm God's soldier, you know, because I've fought these battles and what I've been through in my life to become who I am now. You know, yes, I'm blessed now. Yes, I'm very fortunate now, but boy, it wasn't always that way. It was actually really difficult, and I faced a lot of hardships, you know, to get to where I am today. And I don't take any of the credit for that. I give God all the glory for that, because when I was strung out and when I was doing my dirt, there was not an ounce of this person that's in front of you today in that person. Let's just say that. Like, there was no motivation. There was no, I'm out here trying to get it. There was no, I'm going to try to take care of my people. None of that, bro. I didn't even have that in me. Like, so when I tell you that, like, literally I was transformed by my faith in Jesus, I mean literally transformed inside out, completely different person, 360. So I love music like this that kind of makes me think about those battles and how those battles ultimately turn. If you continue to battle, if you continue to fight, and you continue to put your trust in God, then these battles will ultimately turn you into the soldier that He wants you to be, and He blesses you for that. That's my true thoughts.
That's all it took to make me smile back then. The sacrifices wasn't on my radar in my backyard. Now I'm those little green army men.
And by the way, hopefully Cymple, hopefully you can let me know in the comments, or maybe Kit, who made this beat? Was this a Hard Target beat? It's just really well executed too, man. I mean, I even feel like the video does a really good job of kind of mirroring the sentiment of living a simple life. Like, it's great production. And a lot of times I think that y'all get confused what I'm talking about when I talk about production. I'm not always just talking about the beat making. Like, I'm talking about the entirety, like the production in entirety, the way that it sounds, how crisp it is, how clear it is, how hard you hear those 808s beat, but also how crispy you hear the voice and the flow and the pockets, and just kind of, you know, sometimes it feels like music is forced and production will multiply that to me. I think that, like, really good production when music sounds forced ultimately just shows you 10 times more clearly that it's being forced. If you're a music head, if you pay attention to the ins and outs of the music process. And Cymple, man, with this song and this album, not for nothing, nothing sounds forced. It all sounds, it's just great. It sounds great. The production is great. I don't want to like get too far into the album, but I will say that this song has resonated with me since the first time I ever played this album. I think it's track 2 on the album. And if you haven't heard Underdog yet, you need to check out Underdog. Like, that album will be in the discussions when we start talking about like albums of the year, mixtapes of the year. Whenever I do my year-end wrap-up like I did last year, we have a whole slew of new artists that are going to be talked about for that year-end wrap-up, and I'm excited about that. And hopefully I'll be able to bring in, you know, some of the people that I see out here reacting to this music too. Like, haven't done this before, but I don't know why I haven't. I should. I really want to give a salute and a head nod to 2 Protects 1. I see you out here, bro. You grinding, and he's a killer, bro. He is hilarious. His lives are great. His shorts are great. Go check out 2 Protects 1. Of course, Chatter and Choke Slams. That's my brother. Let's see. Chill Rock. I really salute Chill Rock. I think Chill Rock is great. Man, Jody, my page manager, great conversationalist. She doesn't have a channel, but she should have one. Man, I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, but like, I want to salute all of you guys, and I really want to say I would love to work with each and every one of you, man. I really would. And I think that if we work together, we can really create something special over here. But, you know, I know that time has to align with everybody, but Cymple, man, great song, great production, great music video. I expected nothing less. You keep on killing, bro, and keep grinding. And I know as a father with 2 girls and a wife at home, when we're chasing our dreams, sometimes it can feel like we get kind of stuck in this place of like, yes, I'm blessed, everything is good, and this is just how it's going to be. Don't do that to yourself, bro, because you keep on grinding and you keep on furthering yourself. I believe that God will bless you for your efforts, and I believe that, I think that I will have it. I think you will have it. I think that people like us will have these breakthrough points where we hit new heights and reach new levels and have a level up, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to seeing your career path and its trajectory and where you go from here, man. It's been exciting to watch you. It's been exciting to get to know you. It's been exciting to converse with you. And I'm hoping that I can have another conversation with you and Hard Target at the same time soon. But we'll get to all of that later, man. Ultimately, just want to say thank you for this video. Thank you for the song. Thank you for the relatability. Thank you for making music that a 35-year-old with a wife and 2 girls at home can listen to and enjoy. And, made me feel like I love hip-hop again, man. Not for nothing. So shout out to all of you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe for me on your way out. And I'll see you on the next one. All right? Peace.